my name is Whitney Mile and welcome to my channel. Last week Monday I posted a video about some of my struggles with depression and binge eating that I've been going through in the last couple weeks specifically. The response to that has been so kind and so supportive, and I really appreciate all of the messages of support. It's been really great to have this kind of core group of subscribers and other commenters who are really helping me through this part of my journey. So thank you so much for your support. Today I wanted to talk about some of the things that I did to kind of take care of myself and pull myself back from that low period of depression. Before I even start, I want to make sure everyone is clear. I'm not a medical professional. I do not have any background in psychology, psychiatry, medicine at all. So if you do struggle from depression, anxiety, binge eating, or you think that you are struggling with it, make sure you reach out to a qualified source, a medical professional, or there's a lot of resources online. This is just my experience and what I found helped me over the last couple weeks. For starters, I ate healthy, and I didn't necessarily want to eat healthy, but I knew that it was what my body needed, and that if I kept eating poorly, it would make me want to binge more. And so I made a commitment to myself to eat healthy, continue to stay on plan. Even if I wasn't tracking, I knew that I was eating the right kinds of foods. And one of the ways that I did this was I had someone to support me. My husband, without me asking, made an entire meal plan, made it vegan, went grocery shopping, and cooked almost all of the meals that entire week that I was at my lowest point. And I know how fortunate I am to have someone in my life like that who cares about me in that way. And honestly, that was just so impactful for me. It was so much better than, getting flowers or, I don't know what you do when someone is in a depression rut. And I just thought it was really kind and supportive of him to think of that as something that he could do to help me out. I don't want to give off the impression that I cook every meal in our home. I typically do the meal plan on my own. We usually grocery shop together, and then we share the cooking responsibilities. But just the fact that he took all of that on himself really helped me out. He also recommended one of my absolute favorite things to do, which was have a Harry Potter weekend. I've talked about my love of Harry Potter before. Todd introduced me to the movies after we got married, and I just absolutely fell in love with them. And about once a year, we will just watch all of the movies in one weekend. We'll pull the mattress off of the bed in our guest bedroom and put it on the floor in the living room and just watch those movies. And for me, that is really therapeutic. And it's just a great thing to watch if you are fighting some inner demons and want to remember to think positively and remember the strength that you have personally. And then the third thing is kind of a couple things, but I got active. I joined my company gym, and I've had a membership with them before, but I only went like 4 times total over the span of many months. And I've already gone 5 times in the past 2 weeks, so I've already beaten my old record completely. And Todd and I have really dedicated ourselves to going on hikes and going on walks. In the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've gone on 5 hikes/walks. I think that's right. And of course, getting active gets those endorphins running. And there's something really rewarding about being in a low place and deciding I'm going to focus on making myself better. I told you guys that I was worried about spiraling. I was really panicked about that being my turning point back in the opposite direction. I was really concerned about that. And in the past, I would have obsessed over that and decided, oh no, I'm spiraling. Oh no, I'm spiraling. I'm going to fall into a depression and watch myself spiral because it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about it. Instead, I took that fear and that panic about spiraling, and I decided I was going to use it to motivate myself to push through all that anxiety and the depression and all of that. I used it to fuel myself towards my next goal. That's how I ended up with that great weight loss this past week. back because I pushed myself to work out every single day and make sure that I was showing up and I wasn't letting myself down. That's not something that I'm going to do long term. And I don't think it's healthy necessarily to obsess like that and to say, I'm going to let myself down, I'm going to let myself down, I need to work out every day and push myself super hard every day. You're allowed to have days off. But for me, it was what I needed in that moment to say, you're not spiraling, and here's how I'm going to prove it. Because I'm going to take charge and I am going to own where my journey goes from here. That's the biggest thing I did to pull myself out of this depression, was to change that mindset very deliberately. Because when I was succeeding, it was because I was telling myself that I could and I would and that I was doing it. Weight loss is 90% mental. That makes it challenging when you have some kind of a mental health barrier that you're working against or trying to overcome. But remembering that that barrier is temporary and that you can overcome it and that you will overcome it, that is how you change your mindset and you say, I'm going to do this. Now remember, the last time I talked about this, I said it's not as easy as saying, I'm just not going to be depressed, and then your problem is solved. There was about a week and a half span where I was so low that it wasn't going to be enough to change my mindset. And that's where the last thing comes in. I went and I saw my doctor and I talked to him about the concerns that I had, and we came up with a game plan for how to combat my depression and anxiety and binge eating. That lifted such a weight to know that there is a plan and I know what I'm doing going forward. I'm so happy that I took all of these steps because it brought me back into some form of normalcy. I'm not 100% back yet. I still feel kind of disconnected and foggy, but I'm on my way. And I'm just going to keep doing the things that help me long term. So the eating healthy and the exercising, those do improve my mood. They make me feel healthy. They give me something to look forward to every day. It's exciting to try new foods that I haven't made before. It's exciting trying new exercises. Who is this person that's saying that, by the way? I don't even know this girl anymore. And the really cool thing is seeing the body changes, not just shrinking, but growing muscle. I'm becoming stronger and more capable. So that's what I did to try to pull myself out of that low that I was in for the last couple weeks. Again, I want to thank you if you left a supportive comment because it really did help me as I was kind of rebounding. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have something that really helps you when you're feeling low, leave it in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye!